unboxing of an APC Key 25 from Akai. Alright, got a nice row of pretty firm rubber buttons all along the top. Obviously they'll line up with the Ableton setup. Keys feel about as what you'd expect from a mini USB MIDI keyboard that you'd find. They're obviously plastic. I believe they are supposed to be semi-weighted actually, and you can kind of feel a little bit of tension on there, so it doesn't have that really bad cheap feel that some of the cheaper MIDI keyboards have. So you do get some resistance, but it's still a small synth, so don't be expecting a full set of weighted keys on here. But still got a good feel to it. Obviously it doesn't feel like anything's gonna break. You know, I can smash away at this for a while and it's still gonna keep going strong. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knobs on top. Got a little bit of resistance to them. Honestly, not all that much. I would probably like to have a little bit more, but they still feel pretty good. You could dial them in real fine. All of the knobs are pre-assigned to things like volume and pan and different controls on each device that you're using, but you can also go in and change all of that. You can step away from all the pre-assigned things. Got the stop all clips, got the sustain, octave down, octave up, play, pause, record, scene launch, clip stop. One of the things I was hoping for when I was looking around for a MIDI keyboard was to have the pitch bend wheel, and I kind of gave that up with this one just because I really liked the top set of buttons and then also having the keys and all the assignable knobs up here. So I kind of dealt away with that and figured if I really wanted to, I could just assign one of these knobs to a pitch bend and then I'd still be happy with it. The back side here, there's actually nothing along the back side. Just got the Akai Professional APC Key 25. Got the USB port right there. Got the little lock stations. Obviously no regular MIDI outs. This is all just straight through the USB there. Alright, so I'm going to grab my laptop, have this plug this in real quick and see how easy we can get it started up. Okay. So I'm going to plug this right in the USB of my laptop and go ahead and make sure that the APC Key 25 is selected. Yes, it is. And I just got like a basic bass set up here in the first track. There it is, it's playing nicely. Got your pitch down that goes way below anything you need to use, so that's nice. Then pitch up. So pitch down and pitch up pretty much go beyond anything you'd really need, which is great. Got the velocity sensitive keys so you can start soft. It goes all the way louder. Again, the keys feel pretty good. I can feel like I can bang on it a little bit. I'm not going to break it. So let's see. I got a little drum kit here. Let's make it quick. Just a steady kick. And let's make a little something stupid here. So I made that kick, and then already we got the green light up here, meaning that we got something ready to go. And I can do shift, switch over to clip stop, then I can push that and automatically stops the clip. Push it again, and we'll get the clip restarted. Perfect. Then we can go shift, record arm, then I can switch over to this first column here. It automatically gets me ready for that one. There we go, and I'm playing that again. You can do shift, record arm. I can switch over from drums, switch back to my bass. Super easy. So let's go ahead and make a little bass line. Just for good measure, I'm going to put a little compressor on there. Alright, so I'm going to start our little kick drum and just make a simple beat. There's that. Probably should have set this earlier. We'll just go ahead and change that to 2 so I can get a little loop going. Then you see we got both of our clips ready to go. I'm going to do a stop all just so everything stops, and then back to that yellowish orange or amber color, I think is what they call it. Then I can go ahead and start that kick drum again and bring that in. And then again I can switch over to shift clip stop. So if I start this up and I get this going, stop the drums, start the drums again, and then just stop that. You can see my side chain isn't really doing anything. Just make it obnoxious just so you guys can hear it. There you go. Alright, so there it is, and then we can start this again. Do shift again, we can go over here and go to volume, and we'll turn down our track's volume, control all that, bring those in and out. I can take my kick drum out, turn that back up, and we can do pans. You might not be able to tell. Actually, you can. Right side, left side. Back to the middle there. So that's nice. Switch through those. Got your solo button. So we can solo this one. We can solo our drums. Drums. Back to that. And just take solo off and they both come back in. And we can do a mute. If you want to mute the drums. Drums muted. Back in. Mute that. Oops. So there's that, nice and easy. Do a stop all clips. Oh, one more thing. You can start everything back up again. You can do shift device. All these will start controlling the parameters of whatever device you have selected, so we can start messing with our sounds a little bit. So we got the compressor selected right now, so I can turn the release of the compressor all the way up, so obviously it's really low, and we start to bring it down. And I can go over and I can select my actual instrument. I can start messing with that as well. So here's the normal. I'll start doing whatever with that. Get that going. So that's super easy. Everything seems to be working really well. Alright, so I made a little thing here. And actually I just found out it's kind of nice. No matter what you have selected here, it seems like if you're muting stuff, whatever, the things you change by pressing shift over here affect it when you let shift go. So then all these will be doing different things. But whenever you hold shift, you're always going to be moving your selection. So I can, even though I have my clip stop selected, and I have my kick drum going, there's that. So I have my clip stop selected, so I stopped it. But I still have my clip stop selected, and I hold shift, and I'll still be moving up and down. So that's nice, it's just always there for you. So here's a little thing. Let's do that. So let's see here.
Look at the sky. I see it's painted black. Look at the ground.
can see, looks like you got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons here, and if you just have nothing, and you're not holding shift, you're not doing anything, these are going to launch your whole scene. Obviously, scene launch section right there. So I can launch my entire first row. Just like that. Obviously, it's a little crazy because I got a lot of stuff going on. Same with the second and third. I don't really have anything down here. Second, I only have a couple. So there's that. That's a nice little thing. I think that was probably in the directions and I just didn't see it. But anyway, so like you can see that I'm moving through each little thing here. I only really have a couple things on each one just because I have a lot of instruments going. I was just kind of messing around here. But when you do have more than one, obviously it just rolls down. So I have one track there, and then I have nothing up in here, so it's not even lit up, but I have a different version up here. So I can change that and then have them all together.
Look at the sky.
Then you can have whole builds planned in there. Have little one-shots. Then you can obviously all in all, I'm really happy with this little thing. I obviously wasn't looking for a full set of keys. I'm just going to be using this mostly for live performances. So all I needed were those 25 keys, just so I can tap out some melodies, play some bass lines, and put a really strong live element into my show. And all at the same time, I have this grid of buttons where I can launch my clips. It's right in front of me. Everything's right there. Super compact, super light, super easy to use. So far, at a first look at it, I'm really happy with everything. It's been super easy. Definitely looking forward to cracking into this and getting deeper and seeing what else I can do with it.